Hey everybody.
Oh, real quick. You gotta go to Instagram and click in the upper right hand corner, go live on my Instagram. I forgot to tell you that. We still live everywhere else, but that's how Instagram goes. Click on the whatever you did when you get the stream key in the
Yeah, I
upper
did
right
it.
hand corner. Okay, cool.
Well, I did on your Instagram. I did. It should be good.
Okay,
Can you tell? You can't tell, huh?
I'm gonna look. Let me look real quick.
Let me see. Hold on, because I got mine loaded up, so I should be able to see yours too.
Let me go on SS3 and see. Yeah, I'm live. All right, we lit.
All right, cool, cool. All right, sorry about that. We had to make sure we was live everywhere. But go ahead and settle in because we about to dive head first into another captivating conversation right here on Bite. I'm one of the hosts, Capone, and as always, I'm thrilled to be joined by one of the one and only, him
Incredible.
himself, Jack Dance, the Queensiest.
Team Taurus.
Yeah, we're
Taurus
not
season.
afraid. We're a good combination, man, because together we're not afraid to really sink our teeth into the topics and that pique our interest. We like to explore the nuances and dig deep, uncover what truly matters. So whether you're a long-time listener or just joining, go ahead and get comfortable because we're really about
That
to
was a good, really
take
good
a
introduction.
big
You been
bite
writing
into
that shit
something
all week?
truly interesting. You heard?
You been writing that all week? That was a really good introduction.
Hey man,
I
let's
feel
get it
like I
started,
go
man.
through that.
Hey, no, seriously though. Good news for you. You know what I mean? I've been waiting to tell you this all week, but you've been going all across the world. Now that you're here, I can let you know they did select the Pope,
Oh, word?
and everybody everybody that been watching all the videos, they know how much you enjoy the Pope. So they got they got
I don't
Pope
enjoy it. How
Leo.
much I enjoy the Pope. I don't give a flying fuck about the Pope.
man,
What the
man,
fuck?
as many prayers as the Pope has said for you.
That nigga ain't done shit for me.
Come on, man.
Are you dumb?
How they do that?
I mean,
So
nah, I'm
listen,
not gonna lie. I know that they just selecting them, and I heard that like when until they select the Pope, it's like black smoke. So I
yeah.
thought that was gonna kind of be like a little precursor that we was gonna get a black Pope, but you know they ain't never letting that shit happen either.
Well, we might get a black pope the next time,
Yeah,
but
fucking
we
right.
did get a first. This is a first for this pope.
Or
This is
a full American Pope, right?
the first American pope, man. The first American pope. He went to Villanova, actually.
Oh yeah. Well,
Graduated.
maybe the Knicks might get a championship this year because of him. Yeah.
He graduated with a degree in mathematics, so you know he know the science, man. You know where he from, right?
Nah, I think he's from like Wisconsin or some shit.
Nah, he from Chicago.
Oh, word?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna be reciting
They
Chief
saying he
Keef.
might be plugged.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he down with Dirk and them.
No, I don't want to
Fucking
say
with
that.
that Chief Keef shit.
I don't want to say that. But look, you should be
And
excited, man.
fuck a Pope, man.
Man, he about to bless a lot of people, man.
They better hope he ain't blessing no. Let me shut up.
They don't
Come
do that
on.
no more. They don't do that no more. Don't do
Oh,
that.
priests don't like them boys no more. When they stop,
Oh shit, that's a good
those niggas
question.
be weird, man.
That's a good question. But listen, do you speaking of the Pope, do you like because people be fainting and shit when they see him like Michael Jackson? Do you think that he really got the power of God in his that runs through him? I know you're not a big fan of the Pope, but if we just step back for a second and take a look at him and take a look at like some of the works that he's done, there has been people who say that they went to see the Pope and when he laid his hand on them or just touched them, that they was healed.
That nigga might have had Vicks on his hand or something. It might have gave a little sensation. Man, come on, man. Come
I'm
on, man.
I'm asking
Come
because
on, man. Come
well
on.
listen, what did you you had sent me a you sent me a little video.
Come on, man.
You sent me a video of the Pope and when the black dude touched him. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wh-
When the black dude touched the Pope, he kind of was like, "Get the fuck off me, nigga." Like more or less, like that was kind of like his look. He was like, "Damn, this fucking imbecile touched me." Like he act like he didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah, he hit him with this though.
You know what I'm saying?
He hit him with the shoe
He
fly
went with
don't
the
bother me.
right, like, come on, man. I'm not jacking none of that, man.
So if let me ask this question, and will anything change if we do get a black pope? Like, say we get a black pope from Queens, will that change anything for you?
That I don't even think there's any priest that's black from Queens. To be honest with you, I don't know. I haven't done the statistics and the clerical, uh, what the clerical allotment of Queens is, right? But um, but I don't think that it's not gonna make a difference because we know that this is all politics. So we know that ultimately, whether it's a black pope, a brown pope, a purple pope, or orange pope, he's going to be controlled by the powers that be. Is he just going to be a puppet? So it's not going to really make a
who
difference.
who you think pulls the strings to the pope? Real question.
Um,
If I know you don't know, but I'm saying if you was to take a wild guess and just say like,
Probably them niggas that live under the Vatican that be making the crypto go up and down, and you know
damn, that's
something.
crazy, man.
You know
Let me
something.
move along.
There's something going on,
It's some
man.
shit that's been kind of bothering a lot of guys out here, man. That's been going on with one of your favorite singers,
Who's that?
and Chris Brown, man.
No, I like Chris. I mean, he ain't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
absolutely a fave. I like R. Kelly better, but I mean, Chris is cool.
It's a big question out here though that need to be answered. And if any women are up and they watching this, I need this question answered too, because when this question was proposed to me, it kind of I never really thought about it. But
Okay, what's the question?
when Chris come to your city, he charging $1,000 to take pictures, the meet and greet. So the question is your girl going to Chris Brown's meet and greet considered cheating? Now, before you answer that, I want you to
Okay.
picture that some of these people is your girl and they with Chris Brown. I'm gonna pop this up here for real quick. One
That's a
second.
ball.
She's still on my mind. And we build it up, just to let it wash up.
Would you
Oh
be
yeah.
jacking that?
Hold on, that's a ball over here. I'm jacking that. Yeah, but so this is what I will say. Um, well, first of all, if you're a biblical person, well, let me know if this is too loud so I can dip back off. If you're a biblical person, they say adultery happens in the mind, right? So technically, if a woman is lusting to take or fiending to take a picture with Chris Brown, I feel like she for the streets already. You know what I'm saying? However, like I feel like is like your girl, if that's your girl's like dream and she want that and you can facilitate that, like it's been a lot of people that I know that I've introduced people to, and and it wasn't like no picture, it was just like on some chill shit, and like motherfuckers was like, yo, this is the greatest day of my life because I met woo 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 woo. You know what I'm saying?
Would you allow your girl to take those pictures?
Yeah, I'm not insecure.
I'm talking about this picture right here though.
She's still on my mind.
That one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's fine.
Wait a minute, one more time.
She's still on my mind. And we
He got his
Come on,
hand on
man.
the
That's a
sheet.
lot.
Hey, what's up? Can I have
Ah,
a
this he
green
ordering
bean
drink. See, Jack
juicy
be
beer,
wild.
please?
He
Yeah,
wilding, man.
thank
He
you.
at the bar ordering shit.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. You know,
Bruh.
I mean,
The
listen.
average cat at the house is smacking the shit out of this girl if she come
I'm
back
not
with
the
that Chris
average.
Brown
Come on,
picture,
this is
man.
Jack we talking about. This is Big Jack. I'm
I'm
not
just
the
saying.
average nigga.
I'm
So
saying he
I'm
damn near
being
molesting.
She's still on my mind.
average.
Come on, man. He damn near molesting her, man.
You can't speak to me ever about what an average person is going to do because I'm not. I'm above. I'm way above average. So, hey, you got a girlfriend, Justo, you want to come on here? And no one has ever known me to be no sucker for love or no, can I charge it to the room or you need a tab? Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like. I might would be a little salty about it, but just think about it. If your girl had enough respect for you to consult you about it and to speak to you, then that means that that's a decision that you and her made together, not just a decision that she solely made. God damn, I don't have the room key on me. That she made on her own.
That's
So,
not always true though, because women often consult with you about the motherfucker that they about to fuck
well,
with,
hold
especially
on a second.
at their job. A lot of times your girl
Let
come
me just
home and
open the tab.
tell you about a cat that's at her job that's super cool
Oh, here you
or
go, here you go, here
that
you go.
she don't like, and really the
No, no,
whole
no, keep it
reason
open.
it really be some work husband shit going on.
Hold on, my,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
little bro Justice, yo, just send a link. Put the link in the on my Instagram. Put the link in the chat. I want to see if Justice gonna come up here and talk that shit. Cause he talking crazy in the chat right now. Whoever is watching this, if y'all want to come in into the conversation, Capone's gonna put the link in right now. We can have this conversation because I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not insecure and I'm not no. You know what I mean? My nigga that's my little bro. He's a legend. He said that shit's gonna be at the door. Like I don't know. Like I ain't going there. I,
I'm just
because
saying,
at the
man.
end of the day, if you consulted with me about it, now it's different. If it's like okay, it might be a little bit different. If it's like you know a concert and it's like ladies' night and y'all go out and then you know you come home and it's just a picture or it's just like on some sneak shit, then that's a little bit different because then you didn't consult me. But at the end of the day, like what niggas gotta understand is like if you not a part of the
Jack,
decision,
Jack,
what
you
up?
bullshitting. Look at this.
She's still on my mind.
You not grabbing my bitch ass like that, and then she come back after the concert, and I'm not saying nothing.
I didn't say you didn't have to say nothing, but if you a part of the conversation, if you a part of the decision, what like you know what I'm saying? If you a part of the decision, what is the problem? If you a part of the decision.
This nigga tripping. Listen, you paid a
Y'all
thousand
niggas gotta
dollars to
stop
do
being
that.
suckers for love, man.
But listen, though, you paying 1,000 though to get that done.
I wouldn't pay a goddamn thing for it. Okay,
I
so
ain't,
put the shoe on the other foot. So do you think would your woman be mad if you went to a meet and greet with let's say Cherokee or Vanessa Del Rio? Well, they porn stars, a little bit of a different thing. Let's
yeah,
say
you
you
tripping.
on a meet and greet with I don't know.
Lotto.
Beyond, yeah, Lotto or some shit
Mm.
like that. And you could do like a pose where she's kind of like squatting over your face and some shit like that. Would you want your bitch to be mad at you because of that?
Well,
That might be for a
I
nigga.
wouldn't
You
want her to be
first of all,
mad. But when she
first,
find out that I paid $1,000 for Lotto to squat over
first
my
of all,
bitch,
if you paying a grand for that, that means that you not a nigga that is even a threat because a nigga that you feel like he could get there is not paying $1,000 for that. He gonna just
yeah,
figure out a
yeah,
way.
but no matter look, but no matter what, your girl or your guy, they having that thought in their mind, like, well, damn, you could have gave me that G, and I would have did a lot more than that. You out here letting Chris Brown basically rape. Look at
She's
this.
still on my mind.
You damn near
Nah,
letting Chris
that he
Brown
just
rape
had
you.
listen. He had one hand on the side and one hand was palming the upper. He wasn't even cuffing it. So
That's
that
the undercuff.
like he
She's
wasn't.
still on my mind.
That's undercuff right
No,
there.
no, no. He had it on the cheekiest part. He wasn't really cuffing it. He wasn't like under it, like almost like you know what I mean?
It's
Come
rough,
on,
man. Listen, the
y'all niggas
question
gotta stop
chat,
being so emotional, man.
all chats. The question is to you: is that cheating?
Okay.
And it looked like your chat
Yeah, I'm
is
good.
agreeing. Your chat is saying that's cheating, man. Just said bro front and her shit gonna be at the door. Yeah, they not playing, man. They
Yeah.
putting her out, Jack.
Yeah, I wouldn't really be too mad at that though. I mean, I don't know. I'm different. I'm Jack.
All right, well listen, Mother's Day is right around the corner,
No, 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 no.
and
Hold
we
on, hold on. Before we go there, let me bring something up real quick.
okay,
You
go
know,
ahead.
you always introduce all the topics and everything, and not letting me get my little, you know
Go
what I'm
ahead,
saying, my
get your
little
shit off.
mannerisms
Get your
in.
shit off.
So, um, we know that the NBA playoffs is is going right now, and you made a bet with me. If it was, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. We made a bet here live on the Bite podcast, hosted by OG King Capone and the epitome of excellence, it's Jack Gans. You made a bet with me that the Pistons. This is when they was tied too. That the Pistons was gonna beat the Knicks. And lo and behold, you bet me $100 that I'm still waiting on. I sent my cash app the other day, right?
You ain't
And
never send it. You ain't never send it.
no, I definitely did. Everyone knows my cash app is it's Jack Den, just like my name. I ain't running from nobody. My name is the same on all platforms except for Pornhub.
Chuck, what up, boy?
So anyway, so anyway, I want to know. I mean, before the money is not even a big deal. That's $100. That's like you know a shot of Louis the 13 somewhere. But like, how do you feel about the Knicks beating the Pistons' ass?
I feel
What's your
like,
thoughts on that?
well, for one, it's hard to ask me that because I feel like this is just they trying to play this little comeback story for New York. I feel like all sports are entertainment anyway. Like it's set up like WWE. So, they wanted to give the Pistons a look. And I thought that this would be that time when the Pistons had that good comeback story, but New York just been in the gutter for so long that it looked like they want them to have a good look this year. So I think the powers that be made that call. You seen that bullshit call at the end. You seen it. This shit is WWE and they cheated us. Let's start there. But it is what it is, man. It's not our story. It's not our time right now. You know what I'm saying? They want to shit on all the greatness this year. Put us over there with Shador Sanders right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right, man. We'll be back. We'll be back. Cade and them will be back next year. Next year his star power gonna shine. But I'm
Mm,
sad. I'm sad about it. I'm sad about it.
you should be sad. The Pistons are sad. Yeah.
That's it for the Knicks though. Everybody knows it's over
We
with.
got
They're
to
not
beat
going.
Boston ass too, you know?
Oh no, no, no. You're gonna have to find a Boston fan for that one. But I mean, from
Nah,
what I've been seeing, all of the sports
nah.
analysts are saying is no way they're getting past Boston, man. They saying they ain't
Well, we
got it. What
already
it
up
take?
2-0, and I don't know what happened. I gotta see what happened today. Cause I've been in Universal all day today. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. It's Knicks tape, man. Get with it.
So look, it's it's Mother's Day. What's going on? What's going on special out here? Y'all getting? I see you out on the town. You got your fam. We got girly with you. You drinking good. You know.
Well, I'm a Mother's Day baby. So Mother's Day oftentimes conflicts with another national holiday, which is my birthday.
Mm.
So, this year I just decided I've been working really hard on a lot of things for us. So, um, I've been actually away from Atlanta for about 2.5 weeks. So I just decided, I was in New York, I was in Miami first, then I came back for like 2 days I went to New York. And I came straight to Miami. Now I'm in Orlando. So I'm just going on a little Jack World Tour. That's what we doing for Mother's Day. The Jack B.A.
So
World Tour.
on a serious note, just for a second, I know we joke a lot, but to you, does Mother's Day have like any significant meaning to you or a special memory that you think of? I know it's Mother's Day, but
Well, well, I mean, my mom is a gangster, and my mom did a lot to take care of me and to really after my dad died in 1999, she really stepped up. Well, I mean, she always was there and provided, but she really stepped up to a plate to kind of like make sure she did for me and give me and steer me in a direction to be able to live the life that I've been able to live. And even though it hasn't been squeaky clean or perfect by any means, I can't be mad at her, and I love and appreciate her. But my sister, I got two older sisters, and honestly, they like mothers to me too. My sister Lynette, my sister Bridget. My sister Bridget, when my dad was dying, like she stepped up to the plate and took care of him the last 6 to 8 months of his life, and I'm forever indebted to her for that, and I'm forever gonna love her. And then my sister Lynette, who a lot of people that know me know from New York, that's like that's really like my mother. Like even though we're about 11 years apart, that's like my mother. So when I'm on some bullshit, she gonna be the first person to call me and be like, "You on some bullshit?" If it's beef, she gonna be the first person there fighting. And if we celebrating, she's gonna be the first person popping a bottle of champagne. So at the end of the day, all the women in my life, even my man Scott's mother, Miss Dawn, Manny's mother, Miss Teresa. I got a lot of moms. Rest in peace, uh, Cuzzo's mom, Vic Lowe's mom, Aunt Ann. I got a lot of women in my life that's been mothers or had motherly influences. So I love them all, and I appreciate all of them.
yeah, man, it's the same with me. My mother passed away in 2010. I also went away to do a bit in 2010, right after she passed away. So it gave me a lot of time to reflect on. And I do want to say, especially for like the single mothers that's out there, like
Yeah.
she was, it was rough. You know what I mean? Especially for her, because she was here. You have a white mother trying to raise what is really a black kid that's just out of fucking control. Bad as a bitch. Can't tell me shit. Carrying guns by the time I'm 15. Just, and she tried to keep me in school. She made sure I always had good fucking clothes, and she's the reason why I have any knowledge. People claim I'm smart. I don't claim that, other people do. And when
Right.
they claim that, I have to give take my hat off to her for that, because she was very smart, and that's what led me down that road. So,
And I
for
and I forgot also, funny shit. I also gotta think about all the all the mothers' lives that I touched, literally and figuratively in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've helped out, and a lot of a lot of single moms in my life. Like no funny shit. Like just being a beacon of support and
yeah,
encouragement,
yeah, you're a big trick.
providing excitement.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So
Tricky, tricky
we gotta
Jack,
talk about that too.
trick,
Now,
trick,
ain't nothing tricky about that.
tricky
That's a
Jack.
fact. Come on, this is Big Jack, not the little one.
Well, listen, while we talking about moms and we talking about Mother's Day, I think we should give a shout out, because I was thinking about, we talked about some of the baddest moms to ever be on TV.
Oh, the MILFs, the TV
The,
MILFs?
the TV MILFs, right?
Mm. Oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
delicious right here.
yeah, the
Let's get
TV
to it.
MILFs. This everybody had a crush on somebody when they was coming up. I had a couple. I had one on Whitney Houston. She not a TV MILF, but when she was on Bodyguard, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Anyway, I got a short clip of some of the MILFs. and I kind of want to take a peek at them, and then we'll come back and we'll try to decide who our number one is, number two is, and I
Okay,
know.
hold on a second. Why are you doing that? This is what else you could do. When you play the video, go back into my Instagram, and then you're gonna see the live feed. Press the triangle button, and press like the liquor store. That's the groups, and then press like 10 people. Invite them in here because you could do it from my page. Because I'm trying to do it from his history, and some people know what it is, and some people don't.
All right, bet.
Just send it
So
to
I'm gonna
send it to
play this
like
clip.
a couple people.
Chat, everybody who
Invite
in the
some people
chat.
in here.
A clip is gonna pop up. It's gonna have some Nat Dizat music for people around here. Y'all know who that is. And it's gonna be some of the milfs, man, throughout history. Take a look at it. Take your pick. Put your pick in the chat. Let's see if we agree. So I'm gonna drop that right now.
Come chill with a triple OG and boss your life up tonight. What it's gonna be, shorty? What it's gonna be? What it's gonna be? It's a 3:15. We should leave here to go get it poppin' tonight.
So there you have it, man. That's some of them, some of the greatest and most beautiful uh, TV milfs that we ever seen. And I noticed, Jack, you sent me the number one next to Felicia Rashad, and I want to know what that's about. I did send those out. Oh, okay. Hold on, wait a minute. He's having audio difficulties at the moment on a phone call. So if you seen somebody that you liked in there, you have Felicia Rashad, we had Jack K, from Sister Sister, Tracy Ellis Ross, and y'all know y'all seen her body in that picture. Jesus. If we gotta shout out some of these milfs, uh, those are the ones that have to be shouted out. Oh, there go your audio. Your audio is back.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. So I ran through them. I put them.
Yeah,
I
I'm trying
came
to get
across,
us.
and
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear
I'm
you.
trying to get us a special guest in here. I'm trying to get us a special guest in here for a few minutes. So I had to hit him up real quick. Let me see what he's gonna do though. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I just passed them all of the milfs across, and I'm wondering because the number one was next to Felicia Rashad. Is that where you rate her?
For me, absolutely. For
You
Alicia Rashad,
you
if
think
we talk about like the Mount, if we talk about like the Mount Rushmore of MILF, and not just TV MILF, but just
Kim
MILF,
Ridley?
like pop culture, Felicia Rashad is definitely not number four. Gotta be the face of it because she was beautiful, she was elegant, she was well versed, she spoke Spanish, she was professional, she had a little hood to it too. Felicia Rashad is my definitely Felicia Rashad, Claire Huxtable is definitely my pick for on the Mount Rushmore of Mills, number one, absolutely positively, no questions asked.
Hmm. I don't know, man.
Jack said it. Oh, Lee, you need to come up in here too.
You think she better than Eva Longoria?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Felicia, man.
Come on now. Now
Eva
I
being
seen
Eva
you.
being
You
Eva,
sent me a
man.
picture. You
Eva
sent me a
being
picture
yeah. I
of.
mean, listen, even Longoria look good, but come on, she like a little stink nigga like Tony Parker, Rip.
Man, you sent me a picture of Wheezy. Explain.
Really wouldn't be my pick, but you gotta remember, Weezy helped George get the bread and maintain the bread. So as we are all, you know, trying to ascend in life, We gotta have a woman that knows how to be elegant, that knows how to maintain poise and presence, and that can help the bread, help expand the bread, help keep the bread, help, you know what I'm saying? Help you not lose the bread. So at the end of the day, Weezy did that.
So you would have added Florida Evans in there too, I guess.
Now, this is what I will say about Florida. I don't know if I would have been hitting it, right? But Florida Evans was also a staple of a very strong black woman because she took like after the damn James, and you know what I'm saying? She held it down, and she probably resonates with a lot of women that either are widows or single mothers in the projects, just figuring it out, being a beacon of, I'm using the word beacon a lot, I'm about to trademark that shit. Being a beacon of like um encouragement and motivation for her kids. And you know what I'm saying? She was such a strong woman that did all of this with no neck. You know what I'm saying? She did all of these great things with no neck. So at the end of the day, we have to give her
Do you think that
we have to give credit where credit is due.
you think James Evans was upset about the lack of neck she had?
I mean, I don't know. He might have just been getting the head and shoulders, you know?
All right. I mean, listen, we went over the milfs. It's is there anything else you want to go over off the topics of milf or
Nah,
something?
we gotta go. Listen, man, we gotta go to the top five TV milfs of all time. I want to complete the list.
Okay, go ahead. Start it. Kick it off then. So you saying
I'm gonna start at the bottom. At my bottom, I'm gonna go with when Jackie was on Sister Lisa. I think her name was Lisa on there. We're gonna
okay?
go with Lisa 'cause I love Jackie. Love Jackie.
Okay,
Jackie.
you going with Lisa?
We're gonna go with
I'm
Lisa.
going with I'm going with Tracy Ellis Ross off Blackish, man.
Okay, Shatiga's up in here too. It seems like niggas want to get in this convo, man.
Yeah, I got
My
Tracy Ellis
number
Ross.
four, my number four is gonna be, and Shati just said it, Peggy Bundy. Absolutely.
Peggy
Because
Bundy.
yeah, Peggy Bundy gotta be. Come on.
You niggas smoked out. Peggy
Hey, what?
Bundy.
Katie Seagal, Peggy Bundy? Come
You
on, man.
smoked out, cuz.
Come on, man. Peggy Bundy.
I'm going with Angie Lopez then. From off of the
Oh,
George Lopez show.
my nigga, how many episodes of the George Lopez show? I've never even watched one episode of that shit. Come on, bro. Knock it off.
Bruh, you never seen her name is like Constance or some shit. She's
I've
gorgeous. You
never.
heard?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro. You tripping.
Okay. Number three, cause I like we're gonna stay in the red zone. I'm gonna go with Wilma from the Flintstones.
Yeah, you bullshit now.
She knew how to make that better rock. You know
You
what it is.
bullshit now.
Wilma from the Flintstones.
Listen, at my number three, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. What was Martin's girl name on Martin? Fuck is her name?
Gina, but they didn't have no kids. But I know she was on the show with Damon Wayans, right?
Yeah, she had that. Yeah, I forgot the name of that show. Was it something the
Okay,
family?
cool.
I can't remember.
Number two, this is gonna be controversial. I'm gonna go with Samantha. No, 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 no. This is gonna be a two-way tie. This is a two-way tie. And unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of black moms on the TV show. It's gonna be a two-way tie between Samantha from Bewitched.
Mm,
Remember Bewitched?
yeah,
Because the way she used to like do the little thing, wiggling her mouth and all that, if she could do that, just if she got the reflexes to do that, she can do some amazing things. So we're gonna go with her, right?
I'm
And
hold on. You can't finish your whole list. God damn.
no, 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 no. I said it's a two-way tie. So let me go. I'm giving my second person. So my second person is. Nah, I'm gonna let you go first.
Bruh, Coming in, where we at number two? D Mitchell
Yeah.
from D Mitchell from Moesha.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really watched Moesha like that.
Yeah, I don't know what you was doing. They used to make you go
Never,
outside all the time.
never really watched Moesha like that.
Yeah, look up D Mitchell from Moesha. Strapped.
I never really did that. So my two B, I'm just looking through my little list right now. It's gonna be Aunt Viv. Why? Because I got a light skinned
Ho
mom.
ho, black Aunt Viv or light
Right.
skinned Aunt Viv?
I'm going with both.
I'm going with black Aunt Viv over light skin.
You gotta go with the chocolate pudding and the tapioca. You know?
Nah, if you had to pick one though, which Aunt Viv was better, finer? Dark Aunt Viv is the best. No way
Um,
you finna say. Ain't no way. Your credibility finna go down. The Nation of Islam niggas watching this. Chill.
I'm gonna go with Aunt Viv, man. We're not gonna pick one. We're gonna pick both of them.
That's
Because at the
crazy.
end of the day, two is always better than one. So if Phil could have got both of them, if he was, if he was pimping like that and he got both of them at the same time, then
So who your number one? Go ahead, kick your number one
blade,
out there.
even though he was the blade. But anyway, we're not gonna get into all that tonight.
Go ahead and
Um,
kick your number one out there then.
Number one is Felicia Rashad.
Nah, man. I can't do
Absolutely.
it.
Number
I
one is
can't do it.
Felicia Rashad.
I gotta
Hands
go.
down.
I gotta go with her, man.
What the fuck is
Eva.
that? Come
Eva.
on, man.
Eva.
You
Eva
gonna go with the
Longoria.
Phantom?
Eva Longoria.
Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gonna go with the big. Well, see, you kind of look like Tony Parker a little bit, so I can see why you might want to do that. You kind of look
Uh,
like Tony Parker a little bit, so I can see why you wanted to do that.
that's cool. We can
I
do the
I
Tony
ain't-
Parker shit.
I ain't really too mad at you with that. All right, so while we on the so we got a few minutes left while we still on the mom's topic, right? You know, because we always want to exalt our women, especially our mothers, right? Give me your top five mother songs with mothers in it, like a musical reference. Your top five mom songs of all time.
Top five mother songs of all time.
Yeah.
Well, Dear Mama definitely has got to be number one. Dear Mama got to be one.
Okay.
Um, then you know what come next.
Mama,
Mama, Mama, you
okay.
know I
Yeah, your
love
soul food
you.
shit
You
and all
know
that.
I love you. Come on, boys to men, man. Mama.
Okay. But wasn't that song in Soul Food?
What do that got to do with it not being the best song?
Right?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Um, John Lennon got a good one, an oldie.
John Lennon.
Yeah, you don't fuck with John Lennon?
John Lennon's called.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty good song, man. You should check it out. It's called
What's
Mother.
it called?
Mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We wrote that about Yoko.
Um, I gotta put my boy Ye up there.
Who?
Kanye.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. West.
Yeah, he got what you call him?
Okay.
Let don't start don't get caught out there. The little Kanye niggas get on your ass. Uh,
Yeah, he got beef with my man Bug right now, so he on the block. He on the chopping block. So my nigga Bug,
he what happened? He ain't pay
he
Bug.
need to get. You ain't see what happened last week? I told you about it, nigga. That nigga Bug did a takedown. He told him he got to take time, Don the two down. That
Oh
nigga owed him
shit.
like 3 million. You crazy? We
Oh
not
yeah.
jacking Kanye right here. Bug say Kanye good. Fuck Kanye.
Well, you know, Boog's a big friend of the show, so If he
Yeah,
ain't, if it's
come
fuck
on.
Kanye, it's fuck Kanye.
I told Bill say Kanye is good. Fuck Kanye. Jack said it. Queens Jack. The Queensiest. I said it.
Uh, okay,
Said my
yeah,
man
yeah.
is right. Fuck Kanye.
So yeah, that's about my list, man. Them some good mama songs. Y'all can play them this Sunday. If you want to really get into the mood of missing your mom and all that. But I'm trying to get into a controversial conversation before we get off.
Oh yeah, nigga, I ain't even get my list.
Oh yeah, get your weak ass list out here.
Alright, so my list is gonna be um I always love my mama. I think that was like the whispers or the impressions or some shit like that. I always love my mama. That one. Um Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. That joint. We're gonna go with the boys the men mama. Of course, you can't not say that. Then we're gonna go with Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely? I'm surprised
Mm.
you Michigan nigga, you ain't say Stevie Wonder. Them niggas should stone you next time you in Saginaw. You ain't say Stevie. And then of course I gotta go with Pop for Dear Mama. No questions asked.
So you ain't gonna say nothing about Biggie's song about his mom.
What song he made about his mother? Sky's the limit?
Oh man.
What song did Biggie make about his mom?
Oh yeah, Queens niggas need to get on your ass. Brooklyn
He not
niggas
from
need to get
Queens.
on you.
Biggie is from Brooklyn.
I'm saying Brooklyn niggas need to, yeah.
What
Cuzzo,
song did Biggie make about his mom?
Cuzzo, come get him. Come get him, Cuzzo.
What song did Biggie make about his mother?
Sky is the limit, and you know that we keep on and we keep
Sky's the
pressing
limit.
on.
I don't really consider that a song about his mom.
That's what
He
he's
was talking
talking
about his
about, though. He
struggle.
talked about the struggles, man, growing up, and everything Valletta did for him.
Nah, come on. Oh, honorable mention. LL Cool J mama said knock you out. Because he's a Queens nigga. Honorable mention.
Hey, he one of the greatest rappers, though, for real, for real.
Come on. Come on, Queensy. He's Queensy, of course. Come on.
Don't act like it ain't no bums came out of Queen before.
Nigga, a lot of the greatest of everything came from Queens, man.
I'm gonna give you that.
We had
I'm
the
gonna give
Met
you that.
Gala the other day. My brother Jason Rimbert, who's like a celebrity stylist, he styled like 10 people on a Met Gala red carpet. Come on, Queens is the shit. Stop playing with me. Southside specifically, but I love the whole Queens. Queensy. Nick, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Hey, listen, man. My girl Candace Owens, I fuck with her. Y'all niggas know I'm a Republican this year. You know what I'm saying? And she just did an interview with your boy Jason Lee.
Jason Lee is a cool guy. We had him as a guest on the Guard Show. We did a special edition of the Guard Show for Invest Fest, and we did have him as a guest. So shout out to
Right.
Jason Lee. He did us
Shout
a
out, shout
solid.
out.
He did us a solid.
It was one of the first times that I seen Jason Lee kind of speechless. Because Candace Owens really put that 1-2 on him, and it was an important conversation that I'm not interested in on some levels, but I am interested in um, how Candace put the question to him and what she displayed during the conversation. That kind of shed some light on the hypocritical aspects of how people think when they get into the conversation of, and I'm gonna be light with this conversation, so it won't get too heavy. But they was talking about the whole transgender thing, right?
Mhm.
And I just play a little small section of kind of what they was talking about.
Trying to unpack is why you believe the transsexual's experience is not one that deserves to be validated.
Yeah, and I'm similar trying to unpack why you don't believe Rachel Dolezal's lived experience is one that should
No,
be
I do.
validated.
I understand, and that's the conflation where you're trying to
I am.
unpack one topic by putting
it's
up
exactly
another.
the same.
But we can't ask why a rhinoceros isn't an elephant. We're talking about an elephant, and the elephant in the room is that you have a skewed perception, in my opinion, about a transsexual's experience. And I'm simply asking, Why do you feel like it doesn't deserve to be validated if that's how the person feels? Because you know what you guys do, and I'm gonna say you guys that have these
You
strong
guys,
opinions.
what I just I'm one person
No,
sitting
no,
here.
these strong opinions. No, it's people that you represent because you have very strong opinions. And what happens when it comes to the LGBT community is you'll conflate pedophilia by using children and gay, which are two different things.
I'm not conflating here. Your argument is that if someone who is not clearly being born with a penis, for example, decides that in their lived experience, actually, no, they should have had a vagina, and so they're going to start living like they have a vagina and getting cosmetic procedures like they have a vagina, that suddenly I should respect that. I'm saying, okay, keep it consistent and say the exact same thing about Rachel Dolezal, and you hesitate there. For some reason, you don't want to do that. And so,
no, I said she was crazy.
Exactly. So you have to keep it ideologically consistent. That's all I'm saying. But I'm saying to you, I'm consistent. Rachel is not a black woman. And a trans person can't just wake up one day and decide to be a woman. A man can't wake up one day and decide to be a woman because of lived experience. I'm sorry that I'm consistent, but you have to figure out why you're not.
So really, the meat and potatoes of that was, I don't know if you know who Rachel Dollars is, but she a white girl who decided one day
That
that
was the
she was
one, yeah, the
black.
one that spray black spray paint on her for like 15 years and was acting like she was black and she was running like an NAACP branch in like
And
Idaho or some Montana or
yeah,
some shit like that.
and I think she made a great point with that, for everybody
Yeah, talking to the room.
who has that conversation, is that Jason Lee was basically saying that she was crazy because she ain't black and she running around acting black. And she was saying, isn't that the same thing as some guy running around acting like a girl?
No, absolutely fucking not.
Explain.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people in the world that associate with different races and ethnicities a little bit better, and that's based on geography. So, like, I know it was people that I grew up with that were of Hispanic descent that you would think they were black because they grew up around us and because they had our mannerisms and they also had little bits of their culture. You know that there are people, there are thank you so much. We know that there are like um black people that grow up in
Well, let me
different
ask you this:
areas.
if
Right.
you start hanging around a bunch of white people and grow up around all white people your whole life, is it cool for you to decide that you white?
Well, I'm gonna say this from a human level. It's I can decide to be whoever and whatever the fuck I want to be whenever I want to be it. From a human level. Um, However, I also feel like sometimes people do that because there's certain agendas and there's certain things that they do it strategically. You can't help how you grew up, right? So if I'm a black guy that I grew up in a trailer park and I was adopted by a white person, I'm gonna have mannerisms. You're gonna be a product of your environment. You may be a product of your environment. But I think with the Rachel lady, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she got some good black dick one day and she just say, hey, from this day on I'm gonna be a black woman. Like she just decided to, um embrace the culture and and flow into it. And at the end of the day, I'm not really that mad at her because she was doing stuff championing for our cause. So she was faking it just like, maybe I mean she had the little dookie braids and then she had the
So listen,
shoulders appearance,
should she qualify for reparations if reparations get
not
passed?
full reparations, but I feel like she's an ally.
But
So
should
if
she
you're
get
gonna put
reparations though?
no, she should. I just said no, not full reparations.
Why not?
She's an ally because she's not black. She
But
wasn't
wait a
part of the
minute.
black struggle.
Okay, so
She just embraced and maybe embraced and kind of like
So
sympathize with shit.
should men buy tampons to use them?
What?
Should men buy tampons to use them?
Should men buy tampons to use them?
That's what transgender men do. So in some
Yeah,
places.
I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't know nothing about what the fuck you talking about right now.
Well, I'm asking you a question. The
I
question
can't even
is,
answer no question like that because I don't even think about. I can't even fathom
what?
even
Well, you're agreeing
thinking
that
about that.
you agreeing that she can be black and they can be a guy can be a girl. So I'm
That's
asking
not what
you,
I said. No, I
what?
said that I can sympathize and I can understand why
Well, I'm not
men.
asking if you can
I don't know why
sympathize. I'm
she want to do
asking,
this.
can a guy wake up and be a girl? That's what I'm
I, I
asking you.
I don't know. In my
You
world, no.
okay?
I
And
would
can a
never do
white
that.
woman wake up and be black and go
Maybe
sign up for and she can sign up for reparations?
she can't do that, but I mean, maybe
How not?
maybe
Why
she might
discount
want.
her? Why
Maybe she might.
discount her at that point when you've already let her come to that other point? Let me show you a short video of the person that you are
I know
advocating.
who Rachel is, but like,
Rachel Dolezal, the white woman who passed herself off as black, is breaking her silence.
Are you an African American woman?
I identify as black.
Rachel appeared on the Today Show following her resignation as president of the Spokane, Washington NAACP.
When did it start?
I would say about 5 years old.
You began identifying.
So she been feeling like she black since she 5. So she been black for a long time. She should get reparations too.
hold on. Put the link in my Instagram because Lee got a lot to say. I want to hear what Lee got to say.
I got you.
Lee act like he want to come on here, so we gonna put in the chat anybody that want to come on for the last. We'll keep this shit open for we are at 52 seconds, 52 minutes, so we'll keep the shit open another 15 minutes or so. If anybody want to come on and comment about what we talked about, come on, put it in the get the link and then put it. Go to my Instagram and
It's
put it in
already
the
in there.
Inst-
It's already
Okay,
in
there
there.
you go. Yeah, come. No. You can't do it on Instagram, Lee. You gotta hit the stream yard and come into the stream yard. Well, actually, you know what, Capone? You might be able to daisy chain it to him. If he send you the request on my IG, just accept it. You might be able to daisy chain him into it. But I mean, listen, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This has been like the best birthday I had in a long time. Like, I really haven't seen my bed in 3 weeks. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
wait to
happy
get home.
birthday to you too, man.
My birthday is on Monday, May 12th.
Happy birthday. Should we sing it?
Not yet.
All right, bet. Man. Lee, click that link so I can bring you up here so we can hear what
You
you
gotta
got to
click the
say.
StreamYard link,
Yeah,
Lee. It's some
click the
different shit.
StreamYard link. It's gonna bring you
You
backstage
might
and
have,
I'm gonna
yeah,
bring you
just
up
click the
here.
link. You might have to download the app.
We
Hopefully
gotta
you got an
figure out why
you got
Jack
an
think this
Android to
lady
go
can get
ahead.
reparations. It's crazy.
Anybody that wanna come on, Capone just dropped the link. If you got an iPhone, you lit. If you got an Android, it's a W I know.
Mm.
I wanna get a female up here. Where damn. Hold on. Who? I can't even see. Can you go on my Instagram and see who just came on? It's like people coming. Oh, he got an Android, so he might have to do it. He might have to. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a Daviana for him
It's not
on PS5 boxing right now. Nigga, you better get on here and become a star, nigga, so I can get you some money. Fuck. And niggas on Undisputed. He was like, yo, he's like, Jack, I'll send you the link if you want to buy. I'm like, nigga, I'm not even playing that game right now. Like,
man, he trying to knock your head off.
nah, Lee is my man though. We grew up together. We had a lot of great times. We never fought, but Lee is my guy. Leah put a hot one in a nigga for me. Pause.
Mm. Pause,
Yeah.
pause. Super duper pause. You heard? God damn.
But but yeah,
So you against reparations for people who feel black.
yeah, nah, they can't get that. Now, I mean, if I get the reparations and you want to be in the club while I'm popping the bottles, or you want to get a job when I start the business, then I mean, by all means. But come on, man, like, haven't we suffered enough? Haven't we like not had enough in our life that now we gotta share with people that want to be black? Like, I ain't mad at a person that want to be black or that sympathizes, but like, come on.
I'm glad this did pop up though, because I do actually got a real question because a lot of people got it.
All
Even
right, so let
some.
me ask you a question.
Go
Let me
ahead.
flip it on you a little bit. So since you're mixed and you're part white and you part black, do you
Hmm.
think you deserve full reparations or you think you deserve half reparations?
Of course, I deserve full reparations.
Why?
Well, the thing is nowhere am I considered half of anything. My birth certificate just says I'm a black man, right? For one. For two, if I'm the ancestor of my grandmother, my great great grandmother, who worked for free, and I'm the direct descendant of her, that's what I get. You know what I mean? That's all it come down to. Because everybody don't have every black person in America, both parents wasn't slaves. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of comes down to how would they even determine it? It would come down to you would have to have lineage going back. But that would be interesting if they did do that. Like if they did a percentage, like you only popped up 13% black, you get 13% reparations. That'd be insane. But you do know that there is already a place that has reparations. I don't know if you
Where's
know
that?
that
I
or not.
forgot.
It's in Illinois.
Oh, so Midwest shit again?
Yeah, it's Evanston was the first U.S. city to
Okay.
implement and
I
publicly
see Matt
fund
is on here.
reparations.
I would love to hear Matt's opinion. Like, if Matt, how Matt feels about some of these things. I love to get his opinion as a Caucasian male who is heavily entrenched in black culture. Like, honestly, the only person I would share my reparations with is Matt, Scram Jones. Like, put this on record. I want this to be a clip. If black people got reparations, this is my top five list of people who Jack Daniels is willing to share reparations with. Matt from Stop Beef Radio. Matt Fingers, a very important figure in hip hop. If anyone knows Matt Fingers, Matt Fingers. Static Selector. Static Selector, one of the most important DJs, one of the most important producers, and one of the most important people from Boston who is now a Brooklyn native and puts on for the hip hop culture. Static Selector. Number, I don't even know how I would rank these last two. I'm gonna rank number two, Alchemist, the producer Alchemist, because Alchemist, what he has done for the black culture with his beats from Mobb Deep to Boldy James to West Side Gun, to Conway, to Freddie Gibbs, to Benny. I love Alchemist. And the number one white person that Jack Daniels was sharing reparations with is my brother and one of the first people that gave me a shot, motherfucking Scram motherfucking Jones.
Mm.
Scram Jones.
There you
The
have it.
MC,
The
the
shared
DJ,
reparations list,
the
official
producer,
shared reparations list.
Scram Jones. Absolutely. Them five for me. I mean, it's probably a couple of others that's cool. Dan Solomito was cool. There's a couple of other people that I could think of that definitely was some cool people. But those are my top five. This is my personal top five. Sincere, my whole I gotta put Sincere on the list. Sincere, who actually introduced me to Matt, who was uh, a superb a marketing genius, a PR publicist. Yeah, she gotta get reparations too. Absolutely.
But you don't want to give none to Shorty.
Nah, I mean she can get half, but those people, I would give them because they contributed more to the culture.
So
Scram, Static,
so you think white
Alchemist
people
is
you think that there's white people they contributed enough to the culture that they should get payback for slave
A
labor that
little
was
bit, yeah.
free.
They can get a little portion of that. Absolutely, because I feel like
I'm about to stand up for all my Nation of Islam brothers, all of my Hebrew Israelite brothers, and tell you, man, if
well,
you
here
don't
we
get the
go.
fuck out of here,
Listen, I'm
if
not
you
arguing
don't
with no
get the
nigga and
fuck
no
out of here with
tablecloth.
that shit,
I'm not
you
arguing with no nigga and no fucking curtains and tablecloths. I said what I said. How I feel is how I feel. I know
boy,
that
when
they
them
believe
niggas
in
catch
this shit,
when they
but I'm
catch you,
not
they go
arguing with
they
no nigga
when they catch you,
that's wearing a tablecloth, my
they
nigga.
gonna whoop the beard off you when they catch you.
No, no, they
If
not.
they catch
No,
you
they
sharing
not.
them reparations, they kicking your ass.
Nigga, I'm sharing the reparations. That's what I said. I'm sharing the reparations. I don't give a fuck about none of that. These is people that I know is sincerely, no pun intended, that is sincerely that love our culture, that grew up in our culture, that contributed to our culture, and that gave to our culture. And at the end of the day, they would deserve to eat a part of that. I feel like. Now, if it's these people that just come in and try to be strategic, that or whatever like that, I'm not really fucking with that. But the five people that I named, the six people that I named, I know what they did for this hip hop culture, and I know where their hearts are. More importantly, most importantly, I know where their hearts are. So at the end of the day, I'm even if no one else want to give them a cut, they can come to Jack's house. Jack is gonna take care of all of them.
Well,
It's simple.
listen, man. There you have it. Jack has gave you the official shared list. He's having a great time out there. We're coming to about the end of this.
I don't feel
So
like I want this night to end, man. There's people coming on here. I feel like now you're gonna have to adjust your work schedule because I feel like we getting more people is into it in the nighttime right now.
well, why don't we should do it more on the weekends?
Nah, I want to do a weekend that I told you. I wanna we're gonna add another day because I appreciate all the support. It's a lot of people that's watching. Every time I speak to someone that I haven't spoken to nobody, like, yo, Jack, we love what you're doing.
Yeah, your sound went out. Something
About
happened with your.
other
Oh, there
things
you go.
that strengthen us. What happened?
Your sound had went out, but you back now.
You said my sound what?
Your sound went out, but you're back. You
Oh,
good now.
okay. No, I was saying that I got to thank Ray for lighting the fire up under me and encouraging me to kind of like step out and be more vocal and be what I am. Like, I like to talk shit and I'm intelligent and at the end of the day, like this is what we gotta do. We have to have these conversations because sometimes, people can't have the conversations that I can have and because I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So it's like, like whatever, what we doing.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that,
We
man.
gotta make it we gotta make it make sense.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Before
Shout
you
out.
log off though, check my Instagram and just see if there's anybody else in there that kind of been saying something. Cause I really want to get to the point where we getting people on here that can kind of chime in. I had a special guest that I had wanted to I had a special guest that I had wanted to get on here for a few minutes and talk about, but I'll talk about it a little bit if they don't. So tomorrow in Queens is going to be a really, really, really monumental moment because Gerald Prince Miller, who was incarcerated for damn near all my life for 40 years, he's having a welcome home party in Queens tomorrow night at Amadeus. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be there, but I hear from the lineup, from the people that I heard bought tickets and bought sections, I hear that this is going to be like a real, real, real anticipated and star-studded event. So who I was gonna have come on here tonight, um, um, who I was gonna have come on here tonight is Baisley La, B La, an artist out of my hood. When I was in New York last week, we talked for a little bit. So I gave B La before this record that he just did, probably his best and most important record called Master Murder, that was produced by Joe Millie and Mr. Divine. And now he has a record called In the Projects that is tearing up the streets in New York right now. So it's Baisley Live, it's Skinner Bronze, and it's L Sparks. So anyway, they're gonna be performing at the Prince Welcome Home Party tomorrow. I think Super Cool Q, Kelly, he's gonna be performing as well. You know, we all from Baisley, so my thing is I'm always in whatever capacity I can, I'm always gonna support and talk about, what my bros is doing from my hood and give them any type of spotlight, any type of light that I can give them. And so I had wanted Lada to come on here and talk about it, but we got some shit going on right now, so I guess it can't happen right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I know you usually like to leave with some words of encouragement, so
Yeah, I actually always do. And since it's Mother's Day, um, I kind of
I think
want
I
to.
got some too, but I'm gonna let you
I
go further.
I often bump into a lot of people who maybe their mother didn't do what they thought she should have did for them,
Mm,
or they feel like they weren't raised the way they want to be raised, or maybe they were kicked out a little earlier than they thought they should be kicked out.
mhm.
But we should all remember that when your mother gave birth to you, man, she put her life on the line. You know what I
You could
mean?
have swallowed it.
And also, if you haven't never took care of a kid on your own before, it's kind of rough. You got to show some grace, man. And remember, for the people that don't have mothers around still, like myself and some of my other guys out there in the world, you're gonna regret not having this time. So if you haven't reached out to your mother, it's Mother's Day. This is a great time to let that bullshit go and at least reach out and see how she doing, or let her know how you doing, if nothing else. Um, but what was you gonna say, Jack?
Um, I think my thought wasn't necessarily specifically directed to mothers, but I guess it was directed to anyone. Um, like this. Let me take my glasses off for this because I want y'all to look into my beautiful brown eyes while I'm saying this. So, like this trip that I took and this mission that I've been on the last couple of weeks, it's just been kind of getting back into doing the things that I like to do and being around the people that I love and things like that. And I think most importantly, I went to Universal today, and like I took like the Dr. Seuss ride, the Jurassic Park. I took a picture with like Mario and Donkey Kong. I did like some real shit that like as a man I probably like last year would have said that was like childish. But I think a lot of times, and especially us as creatives, we gotta tap into our childhood and we gotta tap into like the things that made us creative first and that made us great. And then I also will say, and this is something that Ray has said to me on a couple of occasions, like sometimes you gotta like really just live in the moment and enjoy what's going on. We all work, we all, get money and trying to make it, but like sometimes it's not about that. Like sometimes you gotta just like I work really hard for what I do, for the life that I live, for the life that I'm living, and the life that for the things that I'm trying to do. I work my fucking ass off. And sometimes you gotta just take some time and just fall back and be like, yo, I'm just gonna take a week or two for me and just chill out and just kind of recalibrate things, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think directed towards the mothers that are watching and that maybe watching, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously, if you're a mom and if you're a single mom or if you don't have that much of a support system, you have to do it with moderation. But I think at the end of the day, like you have to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself a moment to go get your nails done and do some yoga or go to the spa, whatever. Take some time off because ultimately, where your mental health is gonna translate into where your child's mental health is. So if you're all mad and upset and mad at the world and mad at niggas and mad at your life, like your energy is gonna go into your child. But if you're balanced and you are doing the things that you're supposed to do and just in a good place mentally, like those things are absorbed by kids. So I just want to encourage everybody, and especially the single moms, like do what you got to do for yourself. Do what you got to do to make yourself feel good. If you feel like you don't want to save no money, you want to take your money and buy you a Benz, if that's what's gonna make you happy, if that's what's gonna make you get out your bed and go to work and feel better every day, so be it. If you feel like you gotta get you a BBL or some titties, some liposuction, and that's what you gotta do, I don't agree with that per se. But if that's what you feel like that you want to do, if you want to look in the mirror, you want to pay for a body and look in the mirror and see someone different than what you feel like you can do through your own discipline, do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, it's all about these kids, and we gotta do better jobs as leaders and as adults to make sure that we make a magical life for these children that's coming up in this world. Hold on, Capone, I can't hear you. Hold on, I can't hear you. Hold on.
I said that was well. You were
Uh,
well spoken, and that was a great message. It's good to see
I'm
you
not even that
serious.
drunk either, so that was
Everybody
really
know
from the heart. I'm a little drunk.
everybody know that you always cracking jokes and shit, but it's good to see that when you come from the heart, you actually
Let
come
me
from
tell
the
you
heart.
something. Niggas know I be on my silly shit, but the people that really, really know me know I'm a really serious person. I don't play. Like I'm really serious. I just when I'm twisted, I be like a different person, or if I'm just trying to be stupid. But people that know me know like I'm serious. Like I'm all about uplifting people. That's why we're here right now. Like it's about like trying to help people and like if you in a position where you're better, whether it's financially or you're just in a better position in life and you can help somebody, you should always try to help someone. So I always try to help whoever I can help or whoever want to be helped that want to follow the lead. And that's just me.
I'm feeling that, man. I'm feeling that. I'm glad everybody came out and fucked with us tonight. Um, but that does bring us to the end of another amazing episode. We hope you found some food for thought today. We love to hear from you, so you can reach
Tell
out.
them the email and all that.
You got you can follow Jack at it's Jack Dans, or you can follow me at King Capone on Instagram. You also could email us if it's topics you want to talk about at uh, bite the topic at gmail.com. Uh, there's a YouTube Capone. What is it? King Capone, bite the topic. Also,
Well,
Jack.
we can put all of that in the clips, but make sure y'all looking at the clips. If y'all see
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
replay up, we're gonna replay it like probably 10 times. We're gonna put the clips up. Make sure y'all supporting the clips. Comment on the clips. You know what I'm saying? Get in my
But yeah,
DMs. Talk to us.
leave comments, engage. We loved the
Leave
engagement
comments.
y'all
Cause
had with us
we
tonight.
talk shit. I talk shit. So
Yeah,
if you don't like something I said, tell me why you don't like it, and we can have an intelligent discussion about it. And because that's what it's all about.
yeah. Well, thanks again for listening, and we see you guys again on Thursday
And,
or
and, and,
whenever.
and listen, for our regular subscribers, if you don't hit me on Monday and wish me a happy birthday, I'm gonna tell you next week, fuck you on here. Everybody who I know is on here regularly, my birthday is on Monday, Monday, May 12th, and I'm not even gonna put it out just for the people that's on regular. I'm gonna also put it out for the people that know me. If you do not wish me a happy birthday, I am definitely gonna call you out next year. I promise
On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and we'll see you guys next time.
you. Peace.